Hi, welcome to the quiz. You can answer along on quizalto.com, all for free. The exact URL of this quiz will be in the notes down below. Let's get started, good luck. What is the pricing model for Kinesis data analytics? Pay per use for resources consumed during data processing. Free tier with limited functionality for basic use cases. Fixed monthly subscription fee regardless of usage. Charges based on the amount of data stored in S3. Kinesis data analytics utilizes a pay-per-use model where you only pay for the resources used for processing your data streams. What are Kinesis data firehose destinations and how do they relate to Kinesis data analytics? Metrics collection and monitoring tools for Kinesis data streams. Pre-processing and delivery options for data streams before reaching Kinesis data analytics. Separate data storage locations for processed data. Competing services for real-time data processing. Kinesis data firehose can pre-process, transform, and deliver data streams to various destinations, including Kinesis data analytics for further processing. What are some of the advantages of using Kinesis data analytics compared to custom-built streaming data processing applications? Limited control and customization options. Increased complexity due to managed service dependencies. Reduced development and maintenance overhead. Higher upfront costs for serverless architecture. Kinesis data analytics eliminates the need to build and manage servers, reducing development time and ongoing maintenance. What are some best practices for designing Kinesis data streams for use with Kinesis data analytics? Enforce strict data schema validation on the data producer side. Minimize the number of partitions within a Kinesis data stream. Increase the number of shards for every data stream. Optimize shard key selection for efficient data distribution. Choosing the right shard key ensures data is evenly distributed across shards for optimal processing by Kinesis data analytics. How can Kinesis data analytics be used to detect anomalies in real-time data streams? Store all data for later manual analysis. Define statistical functions to identify deviations from the norm. Rely solely on visualization tools for anomaly detection. Schedule periodic batch jobs to analyze historical data. Kinesis data analytics allows you to define statistical functions within your SQL queries to detect anomalies in real-time data streams. What type of data sources can Kinesis data analytics process? Kinesis data streams and Kinesis firehose. Amazon EC2 instances and Amazon VPCs. API Gateway and Amazon S3. Amazon DynamoDB and Amazon Redshift. Kinesis data analytics integrates with streaming data sources offered by AWS. What are some use cases for Kinesis data analytics in the IoT domain? Generate reports on historical IoT device data. All of the above. None of the above. Analyze sensor data from connected devices in real time. Kinesis data analytics is well suited for processing and analyzing real-time sensor data streams generated by IoT devices. What is a potential challenge when designing applications with Kinesis data analytics? Choosing between batch and real-time processing techniques. Limited data visualization options for processed data. Needing to manage and scale underlying infrastructure. Defining appropriate windowing functions for real-time data analysis. Kinesis data analytics requires selecting windowing functions to group and analyze data over specific time intervals. How can Kinesis data analytics be used for log data analysis? All of the above. Filter and process log streams in real time. Archive historical log data for compliance purposes. None of the above. Kinesis data analytics is well suited for real-time analysis of log data to identify trends and troubleshoot issues. What are some considerations for developing applications with Kinesis data analytics? Using a proprietary data format for Kinesis data analytics. Defining data schemas for streaming data. Prioritizing batch processing techniques for real-time analytics. Focusing on complex data transformations within the application. Kinesis data analytics requires defining schemas to structure your streaming data for efficient processing. What are some of the benefits of using Kinesis data analytics? Limited functionality requiring custom development. Requires specialized knowledge of SQL and streaming data. High upfront costs and complex infrastructure management. Serverless architecture with pay-per-use pricing. Kinesis data analytics eliminates server management and offers flexible pricing based on usage. What happens to the original data stream after it's processed by Kinesis data analytics? None of the above. The processed data replaces the original stream. The original data stream is deleted automatically. All of the above. The original data stream remains unchanged. Kinesis data analytics processes and potentially transforms the data, often writing the results to a separate location. What are some of the security features offered by Kinesis data analytics to control access to data streams? Public read access for processed data by default. IAM roles for fine-grained access control. Open authorization for any user to access data. Network access control lists for data streams. Kinesis data analytics leverages IAM roles to define permissions for accessing and processing data streams. What are checkpointing mechanisms in Kinesis data analytics and how do they impact application restarts? Periodic snapshots to record application state for fault tolerance. Require manual intervention to recover from application failures. Increase application latency by continuously writing data. Automatic backups of the entire data stream. Checkpointing creates periodic backups of application state, enabling faster restarts from failures without data loss. What is the primary purpose of AWS Kinesis data analytics? Build serverless applications for real-time analytics. Perform batch processing on large datasets. Manage and store streaming data at scale. Analyze and process streaming data using standard SQL. Kinesis data analytics allows you to write SQL queries to continuously analyze data streams. What are some anti-patterns to avoid when designing Kinesis data analytics applications? Performing complex data aggregations within the application. Integrating with too many external data sources. Filtering data streams before processing to reduce costs. Using appropriate checkpointing intervals for fault tolerance. Complex aggregations can be computationally expensive. Kinesis data analytics is better suited for simpler transformations. What are some advantages of using materialized views with Kinesis data analytics? Improve the performance of data transformations within the application. Not supported by Kinesis data analytics. Store pre-aggregated results for faster querying of frequently accessed data. Reduce the complexity of defining windowing functions. Materialized views can store pre-aggregated results, reducing query latency for frequently accessed data in Kinesis data analytics. What are some well-architected practices for building Kinesis data analytics applications? All of the above. Utilize Lambda functions for additional data processing steps. Archive processed data in S3 for long-term storage and analysis. Partition data streams for efficient parallel processing. Kinesis data analytics applications can benefit from lambda functions, data stream partitioning, and storing processed data in S3 for further analysis. How can Kinesis data analytics be integrated with Amazon S3? Continuously backup streaming data to S3. Store processed data streams for later analysis. Archive historical data from Kinesis data streams in S3. Use S3 as the primary source for data streams. Kinesis data analytics can write processed data to S3 for further analysis or archival purposes. What are some considerations for setting up data security with KIM and Kinesis data analytics applications? Provide full administrative access to all users for streamlined management. Use temporary credentials with long expiry times for improved security. Grant least privilege access permissions to users and resources. Share IAM roles across multiple AWS accounts for convenience. KIM best practices involve granting only the necessary permissions to users and resources to minimize security risks. What are Lambda functions and how do they integrate with Kinesis data analytics? Data storage solution for processed data streams. Amazon machine learning models for real-time predictions. Serverless compute service for extending Kinesis data analytics applications. A development framework for building streaming applications. Lambda functions can be triggered by Kinesis data analytics to perform additional processing or interact with other AWS services. What are some of the limitations of Kinesis data analytics for data processing? Limited data type supported for streaming data. Not suitable for real-time analytics applications. Highly scalable to handle any volume of data. Designed for batch processing of historical data. Kinesis data analytics supports various data types but may have limitations on the complexity of data structures. How does Kinesis data analytics handle scaling for large data streams? Requires manual configuration for scaling compute resources. Primarily designed for small-scale data analytics tasks. Limited scalability for high-volume data streams. Automatically scales resources based on processing requirements. Kinesis data analytics automatically scales to handle fluctuations in data volume. What are some limitations of using Apache Flink and Apache Spark streaming with Kinesis data analytics? Not supported by Kinesis data analytics. Limited functionality for real-time data processing. Steeper learning curve compared to standard SQL. Increased infrastructure management overhead. While offering more flexibility, Apache Flink and Apache Spark require additional development expertise compared to using standard SQL with Kinesis data analytics. What are some limitations of Kinesis data analytics for real-time data processing? Potential for micro-batch processing delays. Limited scalability for high-volume data streams. Not suitable for historical data analysis. Requires significant upfront investment in infrastructure. While Kinesis data analytics is designed for real-time processing, there can be micro-batch delays due to the nature of stream processing compared to truly in-memory processing. And that's a wrap. Thanks to everyone who participated. Remember, you can answer along on quizalto.com where you can keep track of your progress and find much more quizzes. We hope you had a fun and challenging time. Until next time. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel for more. Hit the bell icon to be notified as soon as we upload. Please leave a comment if you have any thoughts or suggestions, and, if you think this video is worth sharing with someone who could benefit from it, please forward a link to them. See you next time. Thanks for watching.